page, hit that follow button so you get notified every time I go live. If you're on our YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so that way you get notified every time I go live. Today we are going to do a swag, and it's going to be black and burgundy. So with that being said, we're going to get started. Now, whenever I do a swag, and I just threw mesh everywhere. Thank you. I don't measure, I just do it, and I'll show you why or how. Stand up. I just pull it out and then cut. It's unnecessary to measure because it's going into the swag, and this is basically just going to be a filler for the swag. And I hope y'all had a blessed week. I've had a busy week, but it's been blessed. And we're just going to pop this mesh in. Let me move some of this stuff off the table. This is our ribbon for later. Yes, I made some ornaments to put on this as well, so we'll be adding those here later. And we're just going to fluff up our mesh. Like I said, I don't measure, I just cut, pull, and cut. No need to measure. And we're just going to scrunch it and put it in. Anybody have any plans for this weekend? I have no plans. Stay home and get some more stuff done. That's about it. And I am putting a sign on here that I seen the other day. And I fell in love with it, and I'll show it to you here in just a minute. This is black and white plaid. And I'll have CB put the numbers in for this mesh if you like this mesh. So you can order some if you would like.
Here we go.
Thank you. And you can find this mesh at Craft Outlet or pretty much any place that you order from. They would probably have it, but I know Craft Outlet does have it. And I roll up these ends. That kind of helps prevent them from fraying. And then just kind of squishy it up in my hands. Done. That's about it. Real simple to do. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's just going to be a filler for the swag. Move these down here.
And we want to say hi to everybody and welcome.
Yeah. And welcome. Welcome,
and
welcome.
If you would like to comment, let us know where you're watching from.
Here is our sign that we're going to be putting in there.
Hi, Shirley. Says hi, Christy, Greg, and everyone.
Hi. Says God is good. That's what we're going to use on the front of our swag. How are you doing today, Shirley? So did anybody have an exciting week? Do anything fun? I've been home all week. I haven't done nothing really. Nope.
Yeah, you worked around here?
I worked around here, yes. That's about it. Now next week ought to be fun. I go see the surgeon, so woohoo!
Shirley said, I'm doing okay. How are you
Good.
two doing?
We are great. No reason to complain. I know this is just a short piece, but I'm going to go ahead and use it because it's just, like I said, it's just a filler for this to kind of fill it in and give it some body so it's not so flat. I'll probably put it down here on the bottom because we're going to have our bow down here. Love putting my bows down here at the bottom and at the top.
And Krista gets to go see the surgeon, like she said.
Yes.
Tuesday,
finally.
So getting that permanent back stimulator put in is going pretty quick.
Yes, a lot quicker than what we anticipated. And I'm happy. I'm glad.
But she's still going to be down for...
A few.
It's supposed to be 60 to 90 days again, but...
Yeah. I'll do what I can
She'll
to make
do
sure.
it.
Yeah. Since there isn't much left on this, we're just going to go ahead and use it up and stick it in there.
Just going to shred it up and put it in there, huh?
Yep, shred it up. We have worked on our private group that we're starting. We've been working hard on it this week. Getting ready to upload some more material in there for everyone. Getting excited.
Getting closer.
Way closer.
But it sure helped if we knew what we was doing with the computers.
Well, can't be smart in every area. True.
We're figuring it out, though.
Little by little. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. We're just going to make this one whole piece and call it done. We had just enough.
So we know we done it wrong when the computer goes beep. You did it wrong. Start over.
Yeah. It's only done it a few times. We're not computer swap. Last piece of mesh. We'll stick it in over here. Fluff this side out more. So has everybody had hot weather where you're from? It's been hot here. Pretty doggone hot. Ooh. All righty. So there it is with the mesh in. Kind of gives it more fluff, more body. All righty. Now we're going to take our ribbon. And we're going to start putting ribbon in. And as you can see, I don't have my bow maker. We're leaving the bow maker out of it today. I don't want that on the end. Yeah. We'll use this one.
Decisions.
It is. I know it's rough with decisions. Let me tell you. I'm going to bring these all the way down. I'm going to weave them all the way down, I believe. This one. Yep. Okay. Nope, not even using my bow maker today. We're going to do this all by hand.
Have you been staying in, Shirley, out of the hot weather?
It's been terribly hot here. What's it been like up in the hundreds?
The heat index.
Yeah, it's been pretty hot.
Or the humidity, I mean.
Yeah.
But there was a couple days that got up to 99, temperature-wise.
It's been pretty humid and hot.
Hi, Kim.
Hi. Hi,
Sister.
sis. That's what I was wondering if it was. Oh. I cleaned up my mess, sis. And I showed Greg that text, and he busted out laughing.
Yeah, I got her motivated today.
Yeah.
On the ribbon.
He's like, you need to clean up all that ribbon. I said, I'm not done looking.
So I come back here with her and was going to help her pick it up and put it up. And then she starts looking, well, I need this ribbon for this project, this ribbon for this project. I think she done more getting ribbon out than putting it back. Your sister said, Greg, I feel sorry for you. Thank you.
Hey, we need all this stuff to craft with. Alrighty. You got that one done? Here.
Is that one that's supposed to go back?
It's supposed to go back. I'm done with it for a moment. Well, wait a minute. Maybe not. Hold on. Let me cut a piece off.
Oh, man.
I want the tails to go forward, too. Okay. Now
You
I'm
done now?
definitely done with it.
You sure?
No. Because you know I always change my
I
mind.
put it back.
on a
We're not
whim.
getting it out.
Wow, folks. You hear that?
We're done. E-N-O-D. Done.
He always spells words backwards, and then I have to figure out what he's saying. I'm like, stop doing that. You're confusing me.
See, I told you I've marked. Kim said she has enough crafts to give everybody in the United States 2 or 3 bags.
That's probably true. That's why I'm always giving stuff away.
Because you got enough to give away.
Yeah.
I keep trying to sell it, and you tell me, no, that's
No,
mine.
I'd just rather give it away. I do Happy Meals all the time.
How come I don't get a Happy Meal?
You do when I bring in the bills.
Uh-huh. That's not the Happy Meal I want.
Oh, my bad. My misunderstanding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want this one to go down.
I'll start bringing you Happy Meal.
No.
Well, if things work out, folks, I'll get to go back to work next week.
Oh, keep praying. I mean, I'll miss you when you go back there.
Sure you will. She always tells me she gets more done when I'm not here.
And it's the truth.
When I am here, I don't stop her. She can keep going.
Whatever. Are you gonna stop? Are you gonna fix dinner anytime soon? I'm getting
I don't
hungry.
even ask about dinner anymore.
All the time.
No.
And we're gonna bring this tail up. Done.
Ow.
But don't put that one up.
Ah.
I like that one. And I'm gonna use it again.
My favorite words. Don't put that up yet.
That's what you always tell me when I start to clear off the table.
No, mine is. I'm not done with that yet.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
But yours is don't put that up yet.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Just throw them on the floor.
This ribbon says, God bless the road that leads to home. This is beautiful ribbon. So we're going to add that in there. Just because I need the black. So we're going to use this one. My ribbon twisted.
Ruh-roh.
I know, right? We can't have that. It's like, what on earth? My finger got in that loop. There. That's better. I could have used the bow maker. And I thought, let's just make it by hand. And when it has words like this, I know I've told you guys this before, but this is just like a refresher course. So that all your words stay the same. If you notice on this side, this is the pretty side with the words. This side, the back side, is the ugly side, I call it, with no words. So when I do a loop on this side, I go under. And when I come over here to do a loop, see, I just do it under and then I squeeze it in there. And then I go over. So I just bring it over, under, over, under. And that's how you make your loops. So you don't need a bow maker. You can do it by hand. As you can see, it looks like a hot mess of loops, but that's okay because we'll clean it. We're going to clean this up. And this one I don't want to go down. It's going to stop right there. But I do have this tail. that we're going to pop in here
Pop in there. Pop.
as well. I had cut one too many when I was making a wreath for somebody, and we're just going to pop that little tail in there. So I have tails going up and I have tails going down. Mostly on one side. The other side has only got one tail, and I'm doing that on purpose and intentionally.
In purpose?
In purpose. All right, we got black. So let's do the tan. This will all come together once I'm done. I think your dinner's beeping.
I think so.
Like with this one, I'll show you again. To start on this side, I always start on this side, and I don't know why, but I do. You can start on whatever side. It's still the same. And I'm just going to try and make it even with these. And so when you do that, you see you bring it over. And they're the same. Let's do 2 more loops, or 1 more loop on each side. So it's coming out this way, and you just loop it around, stick it in there, and just pull it until you get it even. If you get too short, it's fine. You can just pull it out. There we go.
Sister said, is that what you're also going to put the balls on?
Yes. Yes.
What balls?
You can show them what I
I
made
didn't
yesterday.
see any.
They're right there. It's big ones. Alrighty.
What if I don't want to see them?
I'm sure they do.
You guys have heard of bocce ball, haven't you? That's what these would be good for.
That is actually a piece of styrofoam that I just wrapped the Dollar Tree. This,
Rope?
yeah, rope. Thank you. Sorry. My mind went blank. I'm like, what is that? That type of rope I did get from Walmart, and I used it all up on this.
And this is a sailor's rope.
So I got this from the Dollar Tree, and I want you to see the 2 differences in them, but we can still use them both. That's why we're using this tan and black ribbon, because that will highlight those styrofoam balls.
These bocce balls. Are you using those other ones?
Yes. It's going to be a black and burgundy with some tan in it.
And this one.
Yep.
This looks more like an ornament you would hang up for Christmas or something.
He's so rotten yellow.
I'm just saying what it looks like. Hi, Teresa.
Hi, Teresa. I started to use that thin black. I don't want that. I want this one.
How are you doing?
I know this is going to be a huge bow. I know. And y'all trust me, I'm going way out of my comfort zone doing this, because normally I have to have my bow maker. And I have to have this. I have to have that. I'm just
I'd like to know where you put your bow maker, because you have no room on the table anymore.
I never have any room. Let me tell you. So I'm using 2 different burgundy reds. They're 2 different shades of burgundy, but we're going to use them. I know they don't match our yarn balls, but that's okay. They'll still look good. It's going outside of your comfort zone, right? I always say, if you don't push yourself past your comfort zone, then you're not going to be able to extend your mind and your imagination. So just always push yourself past that comfort zone.
Teresa said, doing good. Hope you guys are doing good.
Doing great. I've had Charlie Brown home all week with me.
Yay! Did you make a face in the camera?
Never. I'm like, yay.
I'll rewatch it and I'll see.
Okay.
Then you'd be in trouble.
Whatever. Like I said, you just go over. And then when you bring it up here, it'd be under, because it's the back side. So then you just bring it over again.
Hopefully I'll be going back to work next week. She'll miss me when I'm gone.
I sure will.
That's right, you will.
We'll have anybody yell at.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
You'll be calling me up. Hey, rah, 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 rah.
Never.
I'll be like, what are you doing calling me, yelling at me?
They only call you if it's an emergency. I know this bow's getting big.
It's getting gigantic.
It is, and I want it that way. Don't put that up.
I will.
Because I'm
Just
still going to make a bow on the bottom.
for you.
And the reason why I put tails forward is because when I put my bow on here, I don't want that empty dead space right here on the bow. So that's why I put the tails in there. Okay, here's the black one. This will be our last ribbon, I think. I don't think I'm going to use the others.
I hope. That one's going to be bows.
No, I got a sign I'm putting in there.
You're not going to be able to see bows.
For those of you that come in late, I'll show you the sign, or I'll have Charlie Brown do it when he stops complaining about my big
How am I complaining?
bow.
I'm just talking about it's huge.
It is huge, and I like it that way.
It's bigger than the tire on your car.
It probably is. It probably is.
I knows it is. Here,
There you go.
have that and all.
Yeah, that's the better way to do it.
Yeah, just do this. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have a tail on this side.
If everyone can see that. I seen this and said, "Hey, check this out." So she had to look at it. She goes, "I like that."
Yeah.
Of course you do.
You're right. Okay. Let's do a black zip tie. Trying to get around the bow without dropping it. I know.
Yes, you do.
Pretty
Teresa said,
dangerous.
"I like the sign."
Thank you. You want to show them what we're doing tomorrow?
Well, what's that?
It's over here.
Oh, how am I going to get to it over there?
Well, I guess you can't show them then, can you? Until
Nope.
later. I'll stand up here in a minute.
I bet you will.
I'm trying to get the zip tie on. This bow's pretty
Put
big.
it on there.
This bow's big.
Oh, complain.
I don't complain. It just creates. All right, I'm not going to use that one.
You create a complaint? Is that what you said?
Yeah. He's got to go check on his dinner. If y'all heard a beeping, that's the oven. He's got to go check his dinner. We literally just got home and got the cameras turned on. And I am going to use a zip tie to fasten this to the swag. Now I can tighten it up before I lose it all. So how has it been where y'all are at? It's gotten up to 110 here. When it gets that hot, I hibernate inside. I can't handle the heat. I remember being kids and it'd be so hot. We would just take off on our bikes though and just go bike riding. It never bothered me, but the older I get, the more I hate it. And I don't like being outside in it. Well, I didn't get that one attached. Oh, we'll just leave it out.
A couple minutes.
87. It's been hot here too. Woo!
They're talking about 90s again next week.
I can't take it. I'll be inside.
Except when you go outside.
I only go out to take the mailman his lunch, and
Pull weeds out of the fire bed.
I did that yesterday or today.
You did it today.
Yeah,
You
today.
did some yesterday, though.
It wasn't as hot, and it was getting ready to rain, and the wind was blowing pretty good. So I said, well, let's take advantage of this temp and go outside and get some yard work done. So we started weed eating and getting stuff done in the yard, and then we stayed out there until the rain came, and then we came in.
She got it like an ice box in here, so I have to go outside now and then and warm up.
It's not an ice box in here. The air is set only on 72.
Feels colder than that.
Well, yeah, if you're sitting in that chair, get up.
Whatever I do, get up. I walk to the kitchen.
That's about it, folks.
Hey, I'm taking advantage of this time off.
I can tell.
Otherwise, I'm working all the time.
And it's good for you. Keeps
Yeah,
you
right.
young.
I need to take time for myself.
What's that?
I tell you, you do the same thing. It's your fault if you don't listen.
I got stuff to do.
Whatever.
I am always busy. Always.
And Teresa said, I do that, CV. Go out and warm up. LOL.
He's always going outside. It's too cold in there. I said, there's only on 72. It's not that cold.
Whatever. You don't have thin blood like me.
No, I got that thick blood.
That's because you're mean.
I am not mean all the time.
All the time.
Do you like that?
Nice cover. Nice cover.
I figured you'd like that. Let's trim these before you stick it on there, so you gotta go back through and do that.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right.
I'll be getting ready to go back in there in a minute.
Yeah. Your dinner will be beeping.
Beep, 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 beep,
Then you
beep.
can eat.
Well, I'll wait till after live to eat.
Well, yeah, but I meant you can eat after the live. That's what I was talking about. There's that other tail. Looking for it.
Yeah, what's your right and what's your left?
Being right in the head. All right, there we go. Those are all trimmed. And
Can you fluff it?
no, I got
I
this.
can.
Don't touch my
Not
nose.
a problemo.
No.
Sorry, I'm
Go
busy.
get your dinner. Now's the time to leave all the comments you want so he can catch up when he gets back in here.
That's right. I need something to do.
That's right. He needs something to do to keep him busy. Keep him off my bow. For those of you that don't know, I had him fluff a bow for me once. It was not a bow. I don't know what it was. It was a big ball of ribbon. I said, no more. I won't let him touch my bows now. I think he did it intentionally, so I wouldn't ask him no more. What's for dinner? Egg frittata.
I don't care what you call it, it's an egg. Kim said, what's for dinner?
I did. I answered it while he was in the other room.
You ain't supposed to read my comments. That's my job.
I know it's your one job.
You keep your eyes off. I'll turn the screen away from you.
You ain't right. All right. I got that attached pretty quickly. Woohoo! Let's tighten this bad boy down.
Oh, when you get paid, I need.
You always need.
It's not for me, it's for the business.
What is it that you need?
I need something for the business.
What?
Can't tell you.
Exactly.
Kim said made pork chops, mashed potatoes, teriyaki rice, and Brussels sprouts.
Sounds good.
You lost me at teriyaki and the rest of it.
He won't eat teriyaki anything.
It's gross.
No, it's not.
And Brussels sprouts. Ooh.
Brussels sprouts are amazing.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
Pork chops and mashed potatoes, we can just stop there.
All right. I'm going to take these ribbon tails and I'm going to go down the side with them.
Christy will fix me one bean and say, there's your meat.
You're full of it.
Teresa said, we're having salad.
Salad's good.
I could do that.
Salad's good. I will say, though, since we've been doing this
Clean eating.
clean eating, the endomorph diet, we have been eating a lot more salads, and he's been eating them and not complaining too much.
I haven't been complaining at all.
Not too much.
Whatever. Your sister said, love fried Brussels sprouts in butter. So good. You can have all you want.
You want to eat them? I don't fry mine. I bake them. And I use the vegan butter, and then I put some seasoning on there, and they are delish. You won't even try them.
I don't care what seasoning you put on Brussels sprouts or what barbecue sauce, whatever. I still cannot eat them. Ooh.
He won't eat them. He won't touch them, and they're so good.
They're gross.
And I do my asparagus the same way, and he
No.
won't even touch asparagus. There's a seasoning that we found. It's called brown sugar. No, there's no sugar in it. We got it at Walmart. Is your stuff out of the oven?
Yeah.
Running
Oh,
with
do
that.
you need me to leave the room?
No, I was going to ask you to go get that brown sugar seasoning and show it to him.
We're all out. I threw it away.
It's really good. And I will use that a lot of times on our meats or my asparagus or my Brussels sprouts. And then they have pineapple seasoning. It's a powder you shake over your fruits or vegetables that you're going to bake or whatever. And I'll use that brown sugar and that pineapple seasoning and shake it over there. And it is really good.
Teresa said, I agree, CB. Nasty to me. And then Kim said, love bacon wrapped asparagus. You guys need to quit talking about that bad stuff.
That's good stuff.
If you guys can see that. That's what we use.
And I found it at Walmart. That's the only place I found it. So y'all are wanting some. It's really good.
There.
And I am a diabetic, and it does not affect my diabetes. It does not make my sugar go up or nothing. And I have that, and then it's a pineapple, and it's a powder mix. And then I'll put that on there on my fruit or my vegetables, and I'll bake them, and it's so good. So good.
Has anybody been grilling out?
I made CB do it once.
Once.
Yeah, you've
I've
only
done it
grilled out
twice.
once. This year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you did. I'm sorry. I forgot you did it the other night.
But since we're clean eating, we don't get to fix all the stuff on there that we normally used to.
Hot dogs.
Not only hot dogs.
Yeah. We used to grill out our chops all the time when we could, when the weather was permitting. Because it's good. All right.
We can't have baked beans anymore, but I was wanting to do baked beans on the grill.
Because the beans don't burn on the grill.
You got that right.
I just had to fix.
And they
Sorry.
don't burn because I fix them.
Yeah. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
I need some of this.
Teresa said, not here, been storming in the evening last 2 days. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
That's bummer.
We had a bad storm that come through this morning, like I said, but that was it. We've had rain off and on, and then I didn't know if it was ever going to stop raining, and then it finally stopped raining, and then it was hot.
So we're going to have like 4 or 5 days in a row here. It's not going to rain. And then on the 5th or 6th day, it's supposed to have some showers.
Yeah. They said we was going to get a nasty storm. I mean, as far as us in our area where we're at, I mean, the wind was really bad, but that's about the extent of it. I mean, it wasn't really that bad.
Teresa said they had bad lightning and thunder.
Ooh, that's not good. Did I drop something?
Yes, that one.
Oh. Thank you, dear.
Well, I'm glad you guys are safe.
Yeah, very glad. I've had to go out and water all my plants just because it's been so bad. I said it's crazy because my flowers look like they're going to die if you don't water them. But when you start looking around, all the weeds are growing just fine.
Of course.
It's like, seriously. You would think the weeds would end up dying out, but nope. So I'm like, whatever. Let them grow.
Christy had me pull whatever it was out here in the flower bed out because they attract the bees real bad. So
And I don't have anything against bees. Before anybody gives me a mad face, I'm just highly allergic to bees. Bees, wasps, anything like that. Hornets, bumblebees. Yeah, it closes my esophagus off. And I do have an EpiPen that I have to carry around all the time when I'm outside. And that's the reason why. So anything that causes bees, I don't have anything against them. I'm just highly allergic to them.
well, hi, Brendan. Welcome. She said I had fried chicken, fried cabbage, and corn and butter beans for supper. Well, that sounds pretty good.
That sounds good. And welcome.
Yes.
We are so glad to have you. So you see I didn't measure. I just kind of eyeballed it, but I will measure it and show you guys how long these strips are.
And Teresa said our garden not doing too good. Heat and hard rain.
Oh, man. Yeah. They're about 14 and a half inches long. Make sure I put that.
Approximately.
Yeah, approximately. About 14 and a half inches. And where this 2 tails, because I didn't do all the tails this way, we're going to put these in with those tails. And it's going to give it a whole new look. That's why I do it like this. Yeah, we didn't do a garden. All of our neighbors do a garden. But I told him, we have the bunnies here, and I mean...
They're eating your flowers up right now.
They're eating the lilies. They're going crazy on my lilies. I'm like, please, stop eating the lilies.
But we heard a little trick. If you take any peel of a citrus fruit and put out there around your flowers, the wild animals will not touch them because they don't like the citrus. So right now we got some orange peels on the table we got to take out there and put around the flowers, and we're going to see if it works.
And they haven't been laying around the table all day.
No.
I just peeled them to go with
supper
and stuff. So I said, don't throw those peels away. But what I used to do is take the peels and I put them down the garbage disposal. Then the whole house would smell like citrus, and it would smell really good because I can't really burn candles anymore. So I would do that instead. And then make the house smell good. And I do that with lemon peels and stuff like that. Makes the whole house smell good.
But to finish my story, when I pulled those flowers out, there was a huge red ant in there where we pulled the bulbs out from.
He said, come here and look at this. What do you think that is? I said, that's a red ant. It's huge. It's like she's the queen. I said, you need to spray so it gets rid of them. Don't need to get bit by that. Alrighty. So I'm going to show you what this looks like. See, this will have the loops on this side, and this one will have the tails coming out like that. With these 2 tails in the background. Just something different and unique. I like to make mine different. I like to be different.
Oh, you are.
Definitely I am. And Brenda, we want to welcome you again. I know he said welcome, but I wanted to be quiet for a minute and say welcome. We're glad you're here. I do all kinds of crazy crafts. We never know what we're doing from day to day when I go live. And we hope you'll enjoy the live and join us again.
She just comes back here and just looks at one thing and says, okay, I'm going to do this, and starts grabbing stuff to go with it.
Yeah, I just by the seat of my pants because I feel like I'm better and more relaxed when I do that.
So that's why I can't post anything of what we're going to do that's coming up.
Yeah.
Because she just decides that day.
Yep, I just come back here. But this time, since I had all my ribbon out, before I picked it up, that was a daunting task. I decided I was going to go ahead and get the next ribbons out while I had it all out. It was awful. Oh, here. You want to show them this?
Sure. You want to hand them to me, please?
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Ugh.
And here's another one.
And this won't be hanging down like this. But
No, that's hanging down now because we're going to do something with it.
And I don't know if you guys ought to be able to see that.
And I found these at Old Time Pottery. It's like a home store, but it also has a lot of crafting things in there, craft supplies. And I love visiting that store during Christmas. And I bought those last year for Christmas and didn't do anything with them because I put them up and forgot about them. So when I was digging through my supplies, I seen those and I said, huh, let's do something with these. Let's show them what it looked like. Yeah, I changed up the looks a little bit. That's what I'm having to show you.
This is what they were like when she got them.
Yeah. As you can see, I took this off of the other one. And I'm probably going to take that one off as well. Because it's not going to be a part of my vision. Because, you know, I go way outside of the box on everything.
I know that. I mean,
These are rotten.
you wouldn't have me any other way.
I don't know if y'all were here at the beginning when I announced I go Tuesday to see the surgeon for my spinal stimulation for the permanent one. Woo, woo. Did I already say that? If I did, I'm sorry. I forget easily. So I'm excited. Okay. And I'll just cut some more tails later. Gotta get going so we get this done. Because I'm not fast.
You told me the other day you was faster than Mario Andretti.
Kicking you in the hind end, yes. Not really, folks.
She just thinks she does.
I do when you're asleep.
She used to tell me that, she goes, I kick you in the head, joking around playing.
Just joking, yeah.
And I always told her, I said, yeah, if I laid on the floor.
I said, well, is that a short joke because I'm so short? So there is that with the tails cut. And then that's with the loops. Alrighty. Because I have stuff I want to put on here. Charlie Brown had my... And the reason why we call him Charlie Brown is because you know how Charlie Brown always tries to see the good in everything. It tries to do good.
And I do good.
But, you know, the football gets taken away from him. And
by Lucy.
I would never. This is 22 gauge wire that I picked up from Old Time Pottery. If y'all have an Old Time Pottery around you, if you've never been in there, I would strongly urge you to go in there. Like mainly during Christmas time.
Hi, Carolyn. She says, hey, y'all.
Hey, Carolyn. How are you?
Doing?
Old Time Pottery is good. I like going in there at Christmas time. I love going through there because like over half their store is Christmas stuff, and I love going in there and looking at Christmas time. All right, we're going to attach our sign that says God is good.
You like going anywhere looking.
I do. That I do. They got craft supplies. Yeah. I'm going to be there. I don't know if you guys have one near you.
Carolyn said, doing great. Awesome.
Good. It's been hot where you're at? She's out.
Carolyn said, I'll be going to the Old Time Pottery next week. Where's yours?
Ours is in southern Indiana. Love it. I love going there, especially during Christmas. Oh my gosh, they have so much Christmas stuff. It's like over half of their store.
Every season they got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, fall they do the same thing. I like going in there at fall too. I don't buy a lot at the fall, but I like going in there and looking because a lot of it is ceramic stuff, and I'm not good with ceramic. Trust me, if it can break, it's gonna.
Carolyn said, I'm in Myrtle Beach and it's hot.
Oh, you're in Myrtle Beach. Yeah, that's where we want to go on vacation.
Well, you want to go there. I want to go somewhere where I can do my favorite thing.
He wants to go to Alaska. I'm like, no. Feels like Alaska when it's wintertime. No.
Carolyn said, "Oh, too bad you weren't down here. We could meet."
Yes.
Well, if it works out, we will be
Next
later
year.
on.
Next year or the end of this year. We don't know. We really want to go this year, but we can't go too far because we're still dealing with my dad's estate and all that stuff and all the legal issues. So we can't travel too far. I'll be glad when that's done. And it's not that I want to rush anything about that. It's just sometimes.
You know how some things just get dragged out?
Yeah. And I just feel like it's just an open wound and an open sore, and you just can't never heal from it with it being open like this. And it's just dreading up so much bad. It's like, let's just stop and just be done with it.
I gotta read you Carolyn's comments because
Okay.
these are awesome comments.
Okay.
She said, "We lived in Alaska for 3 years, and Alaska is beautiful."
I heard it's beautiful. I just don't want that code stuff. I am tired of code. We moved south. We used to live in northern Indiana. Well, middle
Indiana.
Yeah, middle. And then we moved south. And I thought this would be south enough to get away from the cold.
And the only difference between there and here is 10 degrees.
Yeah. In summertime, we're 10 degrees hotter. Wintertime, we're 10 degrees colder. Not really, but it feels like it. We're actually warmer. Oh my gosh, don't tell me this isn't big enough.
Probably not.
Probably not because of that mesh being right there. That I'm talking.
But yeah, my lifelong dream place to go is Alaska.
I'll eventually get him there, folks. I will get him there. Just not anytime soon. I may need a longer piece. Good
My
word.
uncle told me when he was stationed in Alaska when he's in the Army, it started snowing when it was over. They said the snow was so tall it was over the doors on the barracks that they were in. They had to climb out the second story windows just to get out of the barracks.
And he wants to take me there, folks.
We don't have to go when it's that time of the year, but
it'd be my luck. It would be their middle of their summer, and I would show up, and it would just start having a freak snow blizzard, and I would be stuck there. And I can just see it.
well, maybe you should be good.
I try. I can say that. I try. It doesn't always happen. Sometimes I just open up my mouth and those words fall out, and I don't know how, but they do. You didn't tell them our new thing that we made.
What? We've done so much, I don't remember what we've done and what we haven't done.
What did we get on yesterday? What did I fix yesterday morning?
What the?
Cinnamon and sugar.
Oh, cinnamon sugar chips.
Okay.
Yeah, Teresa said it snowed like that in 79 when we lived in Whiting, Indiana. Yeah, I remember that time.
I was born, but I was so little, I just don't know. Don't you say a word. Tell him what we made. I know what he's thinking. Don't you say a word. That's where we're at in southern Indiana. All right, tell him what we made.
I did. Cinnamon sugar chips.
Tell him how he did it.
I thought you was going to save it and show them on live.
I could. Because we're going to be making those pies. Right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to be making a banana pie and a chocolate pie.
Well, as soon as you remember the recipe.
I'm just going to guess.
Teresa started, put a laugh emoji.
So,
how old was you then?
little. I was real little. I was just knee high to a
just a
grasshopper.
wee tot?
I was just a wee tot. I was knee high to a grasshopper. All right, and on these styrofoam balls, if you see, I did take that 22 gauge wire, and I put a little loop in there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can they see that?
Maybe if they go up on the screen. They could.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, I can see it now.
I put that little wire loop in there. That's how I'm going to attach these. Each one of them has one.
So you put it on your finger and twirl it around, right?
No. We're going to slide it over. And this way you don't have to use glue. I'm just going to twist it like that. We're going to put this one down here.
Twist for good measure.
Yep. Okay. I don't think this one needs to be that big. This loop. So just twist that. And then twist this. What was I going to say? Oh, the other day, we have a favorite restaurant back home. It's called Taco Casita. I know, right? You'd be like, no way I'm in there and eat the Olympics.
Till the egg fell off.
Yeah, the egg fell off. Now everybody's like, Taco Casset? Yeah, I'm like, no, it's Taco Casita. But there's no way. I'm like, yeah, it fell off. There we go. It's still the same place. Anyhow, they have amazing food in there. And they invented the taco burger. And I'm telling you, folks, it's amazing. And we usually go there when we go back home. This last couple of times we haven't went there. Just because it was my dad's funeral and we was and I said, do it today. So, and we've been eating, so we didn't go there.
Teresa said, gotta run storming with lightning.
So be careful. Stay
safe.
I don't know what they do to their taco meat. You might like it's probably pre-processed, but anyhow. And I usually don't eat pre-processed. What?
Said it tastes like it.
That's pre-processed. It probably is. And I usually don't eat pre-processed foods because my body does not handle them. So that being said, how are we on time?
We are 52:45.
Oh, it's kind of hard to see that God is good.
Yep.
We'll make a bow that matches the top. It'll be just a tad smaller, and I'm going to hook it down here. But we would go back home and eat that, and it was so good there. And they made taco burgers. I was looking for the other red ribbon. Put it back. And it's like a hamburger bun with taco meat and
tomato, lettuce.
And then they have some kind of sauce. I don't know what the sauce is, but it's really good. We're going to get started on this bow. Maybe we can get it done because I'm not making it as big as the top. It is really good. They have the King Sancho. I don't know what's in that, but it's a big, huge burrito.
Probably about that big.
Yeah. But anyhow, they have for desserts, they have cinnamon. And we were talking one day. I said, hey, so I miss those cinnamon chips. I said, yeah. I said, you know what? I'm just going to try it. It's going to work or not. But we're going to try it. So I went in there, took a floured tortilla, and I cut it up. Well, he cut it up. And then my room's getting twisted. We deep fried it. And then after we deep fried it, we got them out and put them in the cinnamon and sugar. And once we did that, I said, now try this and tell me if it tastes like the cinnamon chips there at Taco Casita. So he tried it and he goes, you know what? It does. So I ended up cutting up 2 tortillas and deep frying them and dipping them in the cinnamon and sugar. And they were really good. And then when our mailman came, I had a bowl fixed up for him because we always do stuff for him and we still feed him. So anyhow, he pulled up and I said, now listen, if you don't want these, It's okay. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I'm sure I'll eat him or he will. So I handed him that bowl and I said, now try one, see what you think. So he tried it and he goes, all I got to say is you ain't getting these back. I started laughing. I was like, oh, okay. So you like them then. So he liked them a lot. I told him they kind of taste like those cinnamon chips.
That's all right. I ate my fair share, so.
He ate a huge plate full. And I told him, I'm glad that he liked them, so it worked out. Oil's tape from the ribbon I'm using.
I know, right?
Here we are.
You get more tape on your table than a tape gun has.
That's probably true. So, if y'all want a little snack to try, they're really good.
Yep, they are.
You know they have to be good, or Mr. Picky over here wouldn't have ate them.
Who you calling picky?
You?
I ain't Mr. Picky.
You're Mr. Picky. He really is. Because if he doesn't like something, he lets me know in a quick heartbeat.
You told me to, so I'm just doing what you told me.
I don't recall saying anything to you.
Oh, you did. You always tell me, here, try this. If you don't like it, then. So I tell you.
Yeah, I do tell you to tell me. Most of the time.
See, I'm following orders.
And then we took I think I told you guys this already. I took a banana, 2 boxes of the sugar-free banana cream pudding mix, instant pudding. And got a sugar-free angel food cake that was already made out of the deli. So much easier to do it that way. And then we got some bananas, and I got sugar-free Cool Whip. And I took the angel food cake and I cut it like this, so they're 2 layers. And then I made the banana cream pudding, and it calls for 2 cups of milk per box, and I used 2 boxes, but I only used 1.5 cups of milk. No, I used 2.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I only used 2 cups of milk. Sorry, I had to think about that for a minute. I only used 2 cups of milk, and I used the almond milk because I'm allergic to dairy too. But I used the almond milk and mixed that pudding up with the almond milk. The almond milk was sweetened, so it automatically gave it more of a banana-y flavor, more or less you could say. It was so good. And then I put that pudding layer on the angel food cake, and then after I cut it, then I sliced up a banana and put it on that pudding layer. Then I put another layer of the angel food cake, did another layer of pudding, sliced up the bananas, put it on there, then put the top on it. And then I used a sugar-free Cool Whip and went all the way around and iced that entire cake. And it was so good. It was so good that we gave our mailman a piece of it. And the next day he said, can you make me 2 of those? I said, sure. It was good. So there's another little recipe for y'all. But I do use the sugar-free, like I said, because I am a diabetic.
Yeah, we'll save one of the kitchen things for Sunday night when more people can be on.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll show you guys on my life. We're going to go back to the kitchen again. Because I got an order now for chocolate pie and banana cream pie. So we'll be going back to the kitchen soon. I craft, I bake. I do it all. Oh man, that's what I thought.
Can we fluff that?
Nope. I got this. We're almost done.
Okay. Don't forget I offered.
Charlie Brown ever offers to fluff your bow, say no.
I do a good job.
Of mutilating your bow.
Whatever. I did what you told me and showed me.
I said fluff it. The loops.
I did. It was all big and poofy.
It looked like a big ball of mess.
Whatever. All I can say is ungrateful. Putting that on upside down?
No.
Huh.
Do you want me to? So you can laugh at me?
You do it how you want to do it. It's all right.
You just want me to so you can laugh at me.
No, I'd never.
Whatever. Yep, I'm using a zip tie to fasten the bow on there. And you're not going to see it. So it'll be fine. There. Yeah, don't ever let him fluff your bows. He makes a hot mess out of them.
Okay. I'll remember that when you asked me to.
I don't recall asking you. That's okay. Actually, let's put this down. This one up. Ooh, I gotta twist it. There. That's better. Alrighty. I know these are all different lengths, but that's okay. We're just going to dovetail them all at once and be done. I've always got a mess in my room, my craft room. But I haven't been back here at all this week. Today is the first day I've been back here.
No, you came back here. I was working on a group.
Well, yeah, I'm always working on the private group. Yeah. It was the only time. That's when I drug out all the ribbon, trying to find the ribbon that I wanted. Look at these, just a tad shorter.
Just a tad?
Just a tad. Good enough. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. This one's getting on my nerves. That loop. There. Now you have to try and tighten these up. I just put them in there for now. Alrighty. I know we probably went over, didn't we?
Yes.
Gonna be in trouble. We went over an hour. Oh my. Yeah, I'll tighten these up too. I'll do it after the live. Tighten it up. Alrighty. Probably gotta stand back. Get it all in there. There we go. And it says, God is good on that sign.
Still kind of hard to see.
Yeah. And I put the mauve and the tan balls, foam balls on each side. And there we have it. Oh, I got a loop that's messed up. I got two loops. There we go. And I'll show you what I mean. It fills in that circle or that hole that's there when you put the tails up that way. And there's the bow on the bottom. And we will be back again Sunday at 7:30 p.m.
Yep.
And we are going to do something fun with this. It does light up. Yeah, you can tell. So we're going to do something really fun with this. I'm going to go way outside the box on that. All right, does anybody have any questions? No?
And if you do have any questions later, you can contact us and ask us. And
Yeah.
we'll be more than happy to get back with you and answer your questions.
Yep. And answer any questions you may have. All righty. Until then, y'all have a blessed weekend. And see y'all again on Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Be kind, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.